This next video is a bit of a mystery, as it was reposted to TikTok without a source or information. The video shows CCTV footage of a young girl as she walks around her home. What happens next is like something from a nightmare. Lights suddenly begin to flicker, startling the young girl as she rushes for the door. But the door won't open. As she slams on the doorway, crying out for help, an ominous dark shape can be seen slowly moving towards her. One dark edge reaching out, almost like an arm ready to grab her. That's when someone, presumably her brother, comes to her rescue and opens the door for her to escape. Now, without a source, we'll probably never know what happened here. So, I ask you, is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
The following video was taken inside an elementary school that's been abandoned for decades. From vast, empty hallways to vacant classrooms, the school is entirely void of anyone else inside. Or, so it seems. Although the person recording has explored this place before, they claim that there's now a different atmosphere inside. Unlike before, this place now gives a terrifying sensation. Chris Hill, who you may recall from previous videos, is an urban explorer who's encountered many strange things, but it seems that the following video may just be the strangest of them all. It's late at night when Chris enters a rundown elementary school all on his own. As he walks carefully through the barren hallways of the place, he immediately starts to feel uneasy.
This is weird, man.
The classroom items that are left behind make the place all the more creepy, but further exploration of other classrooms adds more to the creepiness of the site as more school materials are seen left behind. Yet, as Chris continues to scout the place, it becomes apparent that something far more chilling resides at the school. As Chris walks further into the building, this is captured.
Alright, this is the main lobby. Main office. Safe is still here. Wonder what's in it. Oh shit.
Without warning, a very faint scream is heard somewhere in the building. Immediately afterwards, Chris turns around and sees a moving figure across the room. He runs over to check inside, but strangely finds no one there. He then checks the closet space, but also finds nobody inside. It's as though the person he saw vanished into thin air. Further adding to the strangeness is the drop in temperature when Chris leaves the room. Now this is very similar to when Chris had explored an abandoned warehouse, which turned out to be extremely haunted. Perhaps the same thing could be said about this place. But when considering the following occurrence, this notion becomes more likely the case. Early on, Chris had explored a different section of the building when suddenly this happened.
Somebody's in there. Scared the. Oh man. Oh man. Get my gun out. Hello. Oh, it's a toy. Oh my god, that scared the of me. Scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language. Heart is racing. Thought it was a person standing there. It's a toy. Look at this. That's. Why would somebody leave that in here? Make sure nobody's actually in here. Get that thing, man. That is creepy.
Now, although the doll itself is pretty creepy, it's what it does before that's the most unsettling. Mysteriously, the doll drops on its own as soon as Chris enters the facility. According to viewers, it seemingly moved on its own as though it was taken over by a ghost or an entity of some kind. Like most videos, proving that isn't easy. However, what happens later in the video, before Chris leaves the school, suggests that the place may actually be haunted. Chris is looking for an exit when this is captured.
Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time I explored it. Hello? Hello? What? Okay, I know I heard somebody coming down these stairs. I'm out. There is definitely something weird going on in this school.
The sound of footsteps going down the staircase is heard above. Yet, when Chris heads over to see if anyone's there, the source is nowhere to be found. Given what happened earlier, this mysterious source makes this place all the more eerie. Without a second of hesitation, Chris hightails out of the school through an exit as it appeared that the alleged paranormal activity was beginning to intensify. Chris no doubt believes that the school is haunted, but The idea of there being a squatter who was mistakenly identified as the ghost or entity inside the building is worth considering, according to viewers. Oddly enough though, we never see the squatter or person whenever something odd happens.
We're in reverse. That was a bad idea! Get on the boat! Ryder! Oh, I touched it! Holy fuck! Get on the boat! Oh, dude, that's not a basking shark, dude. What?
Acá me llegó una changuita para hacer. Por lo menos se ve linda, che.
Oh my god, what is that?
Okay, now I have some questions. There's no way.
The boy is on the floor playing with small animals. When the camera is turned around, we see that there is a shadow of a person sitting in the rocking chair. The disturbing part is that the chair clearly is empty, except for a very visible outline of a person sitting there, rocking back and forth.
Help us to explain this paranormal evidence by commenting below. We want to use your comments in our explosive new book on paranormal research. Please don't forget to follow.
The first scary video on our list was uploaded to TikTok by CreepyTix. It appears to have been recorded on a security camera in some sort of warehouse. As the camera rolls, a man walks into view. But take a look at what happens next. He suddenly begins flailing about as if fighting something off that's attacking him from above. Several co-workers rush to his aid, but he appears unresponsive. Some think the man could be possessed or even fighting off some sort of paranormal entity. However, more skeptical viewers have suggested he might just be suffering from some kind of medical episode. So what do you think? Was this man really attacked by something? And if so, why can't we see it? Let me know your theories about this one in the comments down below.